The conversations at Sankalp are focused on identifying the challenges that block us, developing solutions, and co-opting the ecosystem participants who would help us in creating and delivering impact at scale.
The climate change is challenging the way that we as humans have been living in the past at least 3 centuries or 2 centuries. So there's a significant mind shift that needs to happen, not only among people that are living in informal settlements and so on, but all of us, so that we can be part of the solution.
I support greater collaboration between India and Africa, as these two regions, we believe, will be the two engines of global economic growth and social transformation in the 21st century.
We can look at the untapped resource of women's economic productivity as an enabler for solutions in the climate crisis. We can look at empowering women as a solution multiplier, and something that can really help, and not only help, but actually is essential in achieving these climate goals.
Investing in resilience is paramount for the region. And so I'm not just talking about infrastructure, I'm talking as well about this sort of soft infrastructure, the social protection safety nets and the education and the early warning systems and the community response when a disaster is hit.
India is particularly a point of light, let's say, in this kind of stormy external environment. We see that growth continues to be quite strong, and we can see that there's quite a few excellent examples that have the potential to grow.
And I think there's no doubt there are a lot of headwinds. There's a lot of dependence, but obviously there are new ways of working where business really needs to now step up and start contributing to the direction. Because you're right, the SDG goals, we might get delayed, but I think the direction of travel doesn't change. We need to be committed to it. We need to travel, because I think the idea is that we need to achieve, if it's not 2030, it would be 2035. But it doesn't mean that we change our direction, we change our goals.
Angel investing is essentially the catalyzing tool that the continent needs in order to pretty much push or initiate the appetite for further investment that needs to happen on the continent.
That you have to design for context. There is not one digital solution, there is not one approach. It depends on your learning needs, your country's digital maturity, your national priorities, even the maturity of your health professions regulation system.
Perspective, we're seeing two different worlds. We're seeing impact, which is embracing some tech to scale up, and we're clearly seeing traditional asset management, which are embracing impact because it's necessary.
I am really concerned about whether the world and India can meet our SDG goals. I think that midterm evaluation needs to be done because it has been disrupted by COVID and by the conflict in Europe. But I'm sure that for the world to succeed in SDGs, India has to succeed.